Hello everyone. Recently, I have undergone scoliosis spinal fusion and it has been a week. In this video, I'm going to give you an update of 1 week after scoliosis spinal fusion. So I have stayed in the hospital for 5 days and I have came back home 3 days ago. For now, my pain level is 3 out of 10 and I would say my pain has decreased a lot compared to the first day after surgery. The highest pain level that I have felt is on the second day, which was 5 out of 10. I usually have pain at the back of my neck and around my shoulders. And whenever I have pain around my back or around my shoulders and neck, I would apply this cream called Flannel, which is given by my doctor in the hospital right after my surgery. This cream really helps a lot with the pain. Whenever I feel the pain, I apply it and the pain would soothe away really fast. I can walk around the house, but not for too long. I could not walk as fast as I used to before surgery, but now I walk really slow. I can still walk on my own without the help of a walker, but the mistake that I have made is I asked my parents to buy me a walker before surgery because I thought that it would be hard to walk on my own without the help of a walker, but I could walk on my own and I ended up not using the walker at all. And I don't walk outside now because after surgery I'm supposed to be in a cold place where I don't really sweat, because after surgery sweating can cause infections and the wound may not heal really quick. I'm living in Malaysia, so it's pretty hot almost all the time. So for now, I'm staying inside an air-conditioned room for most of the time so that I can avoid sweating, and I would only come to room temperature after my bandage is open. Whenever I sit, stand or walk, I have to wear a corset. So it looks like this. I need to wear that whenever I sit, get up from bed or walk because it supports my back after surgery, it keeps my posture straight, and it just gives extra back care. I will need a pillow whenever I sit down, like this. I would need a pillow even if I sit on the sofa because I feel a little uncomfortable. And for the first few days after coming back home, I felt like the chairs and the sofa in my house were very uncomfortable compared to the hospital chair. I felt like the hospital chair was way more comfortable than these are, but now I guess I got used to it and I feel comfortable. For now, I can't sit for too long. I could only sit on the same position for about 30 minutes. And if I sit on the same chair for a very long time, I would need to move front and back to make myself feel comfortable sitting on it. And whenever I feel like my back is very tired or uncomfortable, I would just sleep or lay on the bed. And that's the only way I can make myself comfortable. Sleeping is the best thing that I can do for now because I feel very comfortable sleeping. I take short naps during the day, even after I had my food, because sometimes I feel really uncomfortable sitting down on chairs or sofa, but when I lie down I feel very comfortable and I feel my back is really rested, and that's how I can recover. So whenever I'm sleeping, I can't sleep on the same position for a long time. I need to turn to my sides, both of my sides, so that's the way I can keep my back comfortable, because I don't feel comfortable sleeping straight. I need lots of pillows to help myself turn to the sides. But at first, turning to the sides were pretty uncomfortable and it was hard. It was pretty pain at first, but then when I returned home, it's a bit easier. I got used to turning around the bed by myself. It's easier, and at nights it's pretty uncomfortable because compared to other parts of the day, it's a bit harder to fall asleep in night. For me, after surgery, it's a bit hard to fall asleep at night, but I managed to sleep well now. Showering is not an easy thing to do by myself for now after surgery, so my mom helps me with bathing, and I sit on a plastic chair when I'm bathing because I can't stand for too long in the bathroom. I would feel very uncomfortable if I stand for too long. And when I'm bathing, I need to cover my wound with plastic and tape to prevent water from going inside the incision, but still my wound is covered with waterproof tape in the hospital, but it's better to keep it dry always, so my doctor gave me suggestions to put plastic and tape it before bathing so it keeps it dry always. The first bath I took after surgery was after I came back home, because in the hospital I wiped myself with antibacterial wipes because I was not ready to take a shower yet. After returning home, I took a bath and I washed my hair after 4 days of staying in the hospital, and it was pretty hard at first, but now it's way better. Now I'm eating soft food like porridge, Milo, and I drink lots of water. I eat chicken porridge, fish porridge, and this helps me to get the food digested really fast compared to eating hard food, because eating hard food can be pretty hard after surgery, and this can make me go to the toilet easier. I do not have to push too much to go to the toilet, and I can feel really bloated after eating a bit, and the only way I can make myself feel comfortable is to walk around for a bit, and it makes my tummy feel better, and that's what I do to make my tummy anti-bloated. In the hospital, I was wearing my hospital gown. I would just have to tie the strings around my back, which was very comfortable, easy to get on and easy to get it off. After I turned back home, I had to wear button-on clothes, and sometimes I wear dresses which is also button on, which was really easy to get on and get off. For pants, I think it's better to wear very comfortable pants, like pants with elastics or with drawstrings, which are really easy to get on and get it off. Something which is too tight around my back is hard to wear, so it's better to keep it loose and free so that it's easy and comfortable. In the hospital, I didn't do much there. I just slept a lot. I took a lot of naps. I took short walks after the first day, because the first day right after surgery I did nothing. I just had to recover, sleep, and rest. But after the second day, I could walk around a bit. Every day I took short walks after I eat because it makes me feel very comfortable. And it was hard to do a lot of walkings for a very long time, so I just keep it really short to make myself feel comfortable. I do not do a lot of things around the house after I came back. I just lie down and rest. That's what I do most of the time. And whenever I get off of bed, when I'm free or when I'm feeling well, I would sit down and watch YouTube and just relax and think about nothing. I do not do my school projects, assignments. I do have some that I have not finished yet before surgery, but I told my teachers and they said just rest. So I have to take a really good time to rest and recover and get back to my school really soon. Coming back home after surgery to my house was pretty hard because I felt really uncomfortable staying on the same position in the car, not really moving, and I needed a lot of pillows to support my back and my neck. And it was pretty hard to get in and out of the car. I couldn't stay in the car for too long. We had to stop in a few stations and walk for a while and then sit back in, which was pretty pain to get out of the car more than getting into the car. And it was a long way to go back home. It was a 3-hour ride, and each of the bumps on the road was pretty uncomfortable for me, but there wasn't much bumps because it was a highway, and I managed to came back home safe and sound. Another thing which is really common after spinal fusion is having tummy pain. So for me, I had some tummy bloatings on the first few days after surgery, but after I got back home, I had some tummy pain which made me feel really bad, mostly during the night. I couldn't eat properly because I had tummy pain and I had to walk a lot to make myself feel comfortable. And whenever I feel that I have tummy pain, I would just go and lie down on bed and just sleep, and that's the only way that I can make myself feel better. In general, for the first week after having my spinal fusion, I do need lots of help from my family members to do some simple things like showering, getting up from bed, lying down on bed, turning to the sides in the bed. So I would like to say thank you for my mom and dad and my family members for helping me throughout my recovery. I guess that's it for my 1 week update. after having scoliosis spinal fusion, and make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel, and feel free to comment down below if you have any questions. That's all from me. Bye!